Okay, we're live, heading on over to the rally for Kylin at the state capitol. I'm just about a block away. Bear with me here. Oh, and I forgot to bring my mic. You know what? Let me grab that mic since I'm here. Right by the Capitol / municipal building. Uh-oh, we might have an issue. Oh, they're leaving to go over there. Couldn't even bother to get out of their car for that. See that? All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me grab my mic just in case. Could get windy. So, there we go. All right, Becky, what's up? Yeah, it was fast. Had to hurry up and get here. What is this guy doing? I think they're getting ready for this rally over here, guys. I'll wait till we get over there before we start talking about this. They've already got cops coming over here, probably for the rally. That's the second one that I've seen. I'm hurrying. I'm trying to get there on time. There's another one over there. Jiminy. We'll see how much interest is garnered over there. I'll test my mic over there too, y'all. So I don't know what the hell these cops are doing. Grass closed. Oh, brother. The grass is closed here, guys. Can't go on the grass. Fucking stupid. Oh, my goodness. They used to have all of this beautiful park chained off because homeless people would come here and enjoy the park during the day. They didn't like that. They didn't like the optics of it. So they fenced it all off, which I didn't understand because this is our park, not theirs. So all right, we're going up to the Capitol, y'all. I think that's where the rally's being held. What a beautiful park this is, y'all. And to be fenced off was just ridiculous. All because they didn't like the way that homeless people looked in the park. So, you know. All right, I can see some protesters already gathering, I think. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head on over there. Look at that grass area closed. Get the hell out of here. Grass area closed. It's fucking people pay for that park. The hell out of here with that nonsense. All right. We're almost there, y'all. I parked in a electric spot. They have, starting tomorrow, they have some sort of weird thing going on in the city, some type of event, I'm guessing. But I parked there. We'll see how it goes. All right, hang tight, guys. We're almost there. Okay. Guys having a good old time. Ooh, I think there might be competing protesters here today. Democracy for Iran. Okay, I think the protesters are gathered up there. We'll see. DOA is a fraud. Welcome. We're doing a rally. Well, there is a rally. Now we're doing a rally for Kylin Lewis, which I've been covering for a long time on this channel, and I will be covering this event. So let's get on over there. A big police presence today. I wonder why, Denver. SCOTUS is corrupt. I do agree with that. I think we should have term limits on all judges. Ooh, let me scoot on over. Okay. I'm getting there as fast as I can, guys. I can't really run. My back precludes it. I have really bad arthritis in my back, so bear with me. Almost there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get over to the shade, guys, and then I'll talk to you. Yo. Oh, I just dipped it. Good. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Yeah. I'm like, ah. Oh, we're good, guys. Bear with me. Hey, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna get over here. We'll talk when the rally starts. Obviously, we'll pay attention, but I'm gonna take a seat in the grass over here. I'm good, Pippi. Thank you. Sit here real quick. Oh my goodness. I hurt my hand more than anything. You guys took a tumble too. All right. What do we got here? Did I have a good trip? Thanks, Becky. You're the best. Hang on, I'm gonna put on my mic, guys. Oh shit. I forgot the adapter. Dang it. Oh well. No mic for you guys today. It's just me. But looks like Kylin's mom is here, my brother. I'm gonna wait till everything starts before I get up there. I just need a second. That was a long walk for me. All right. I'm definitely okay. What up, K-Dot? Thanks, DOA is a fraud. I'm good. Denver is a nice place, Pippi. I dig it here. I think it's a special place. I think it's one of the most beautiful places, most beautiful cities on earth. I don't care what other people say. They're haters. I've seen the beauty of this city, the people. You know, it's time to rally around good people and do good for the city and for the country. You know, I think we can band together here, get justice for Kylin, go above and beyond that and get justice for everybody that needs it. Because this is supposed to be an equal rights country, even though the system doesn't make it that way. It's money based, so a lot of it is based on how much money you make, how much what your class is. We still got a racism problem here. I don't care what anybody says. In all of the United States, not just the southern states. It's everywhere, and until people open their minds up a little bit. I mean, I had a person at the town hall meeting say that if Kylin would have just complied, he would be okay. But he did comply. And he's guilty of holding up a cell phone, is what he's guilty of. And that's ridiculous. And nobody should feel like they can't have the right to live in this country. And Kylin wasn't afforded that right. So, King Ludo, welcome. I was gonna try to test my speaker. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Katie told me that you was gonna be out filming the whole thing. So
this is Kylin's mom. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So this rally, it's kind of nice to see this many people here.
Yes, and many more showing up.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
As the minute go by, many are showing up, and
Yeah.
I'm so glad. This is exactly what I wanted to see, the turnout, that more people is coming and helping and standing with us in this fight for justice for Kylin and many others.
This is, I was just telling people, this isn't just about Kylin. This is about justice going forward for everybody.
Justice for the ones who in the past, for the families in the past who lost their loved ones to police brutality, and the ones that's going through it right now, and for future people who's going to be going
100%,
through it. We
100%.
in it to
We're
win
all
it
in
this
it.
fight.
Right, that's right.
All different colors, ages, backgrounds, it doesn't matter. We all in it for the fight.
Right.
And we will prevail.
Yeah. We're all here rallying today. How many people do you think are coming?
I'm hoping at least 100 people or
100?
more, but
it looks like it's close. It's getting there.
It's getting there. It's definitely getting there.
So this is good. We got a lot of people showing up. It's gonna be a nice little rally. So
yes, it is.
I'll let you get to what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thank
I appreciate you
for coming out.
Yeah, thank you. How you doing? So there's Kylin's dad, brother, the whole family looks like it's here. It's kind of a sad thing. I hate to cover stuff like this, but in a way, it does show solidarity. Look at the mixture of people that is here. You've got a range of young, old, black, white, whatever. A bunch of people are thinking the same thing. That it's got to stop with the police. They have a very, very long history of hurting people, and it's the main reason why this channel started. I mean, I know K-Dot actually was a big inspiration for me. I met K-Dot, and ever since then we've made a pretty dynamic team. I don't want to say dynamic duo because that usually lends to the Batman/Robin thing, and I'm no Robin, and neither is. If anything, it's K-Dot is Superman and I'm Batman type of thing, So, one of those things. So, hope you guys enjoy the coverage today. We'll be going live for the whole thing. I'm guessing the rally should last about an hour and a half, and I'm hoping that you guys stick with me and are here to see everything. These rallies tend to get co-opted by a lot of groups, but all these groups are in it for the same thing, for justice, right? And that's the whole shebang. Matthew, welcome. Pippi, I haven't, but I've been chronicling this for many years, including on the new channel. This channel. This actually, I know it's not a new channel, but it's newer relative to my other channel. The other channel I've had, I've chronicled the BS in Denver and abroad. You know, I know it's a video game channel, but there's a lot of other content for that. So a lot of context for that on the other channel. So, you know, like I'm saying, sorry, I'm distracted by everything that's going on here. Just a bevy of information and stuff. So, just trying to see it. Everybody that's here. We've got a lot of great people here wanting justice for Kylin. So. One media guy, he came up to me after I fell down at the steps there. The last steps, I took a little bit of a tumble, and it was really nice of him to offer a hand. So I really appreciate that. I'm going to ask him which news organization he's with at some point. But I really like it in the shade here. You guys won't get overheated, which is really nice. Thank you, Pinche Becky. Sharon is carrying on this one, guys. If you want to share this out, that would be greatly appreciated.
I follow my email.
You know, people would balk at the communist revolution guys here. But at least they're here, you know, at least they're in support. So that's always nice, you know, so don't always agree politically with that type of stuff, but you know, it's nice to have some sort of backing, and this is no exception. It's really cool. There's Kylin's dad straight ahead. Kylin's brother sitting down. You know, looks like the whole family's here, and nice to see. We're expecting about 100 people here today, and I can already see about at least 30 people, I would say. So this should swell to about 100 people or so. So. Thank you so much, Unindoctrinated. Appreciate you being in here. Justice for Kylin for sure. You know, this whole rally is about justice for Kylin. So that's why we're all here. If you guys, if anybody doesn't know what happened to Kylin, he basically was shot by an Aurora SWAT member. There was an arrest warrant that was made in Denver by a judge who decided to forge the DA's signature. So there's some question there. There's also the fact that the eyewitness that signed, or that they signed that warrant for, the eyewitness was blind. So I don't know how you can sign a warrant based on someone that was blind. So just really, it's just a bunch of nonsense, and you know, the warrant should have never been issued in the first place. You know, and now here we are. A man is dead because, you know, a warrant was signed by a judge who went by the word of a blind man for an eyewitness, and that's just ridiculous. So we're here in support of Kylin and Kylin's family. You know, so that's the gist of it. You guys probably saw the body cam footage. They have yet to release. It's been 100 days. Michael Deek, the officer that shot Kylin, is sitting in his home. I know where he lives. I don't want to divulge that at the moment. I know what he looks like, which that's another thing. Why are they hiding what the man looks like? You know, that's public information. You're a cop on the force. That's basically what it is. So a lot going on here. You know, just a lot of food for thought. At the very least, if you were in the camp that Kylin should have just complied like that idiot, I mean, at least listen and understand the facts of what happened. And I think even then, even the saltiest of society could understand that there were so many mistakes made along the way. And, this should never have happened. All these people shouldn't be here today. You know what I'm saying? So now I think we've swollen up to about 40 people. So I think about 100 people are going to be here today, which is really cool. Even if we get 50 people, I think that would be extraordinary and outstanding. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be taking a walk here real soon. Big Chief in the house, Nania's in the house. What's up? Nice to have you all here. Unindoctrinated, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. If you're not a member, please consider being a member. If you have a gifted membership, please consider keeping that gifted membership and supporting me for only $3, less than the cost of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, about half the price. So I would appreciate that very much. Any monetary kind of help, I'm not e-begging. I mean, people are free to do what they want, but it does help, and I do appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for being here. And if you can't afford it, a penny, I understand. Being here and supporting is the thing. Hitting the like button, all that type of stuff helps as well. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'm glad that we have such a strong showing, not only here, but right here. So I think until it starts, guys, I'm going to sit in the grass over here, talk with you guys, and then once everything starts, then we'll pay attention. I'm going to sit because my back cannot stand for long periods of time. All right. Turn around real quick, make sure I'm at least presentable. All right, we're okay. I need to shave. What's up, Susan? Nice to have you here. We're at the rally for Kylin. It's been 100 days since nothing has happened to the officer that shot and murdered Kylin Lewis. I gave a quick summary. The warrant is kind of wonky that Denver had. That's why we're in Denver. Denver's also complicit in this whole thing. They were the ones that issued the warrant and coordinated things with the Aurora PD. Aurora PD, in its infinite wisdom, decided to send a bunch of SWAT officers for somebody that had no weapon. And, Officer Michael Deek took out his gun, pointed it at Kylin, and promptly shot him while he was complying with the orders that multiple officers were giving him at the same time, which is another thing in itself that I always like to. Sorry, gotta wait for the car show to go by. A four-wheeler, which I did not think was legal on the streets of Denver. So, there you go. Bippy, thank you so much for re-upping your membership. Really appreciate that. Welcome again to the Monster Squad, y'all. Thank you guys so much. We're just waiting for the rally to start. I'm here in support of Kylin Lewis and report to you guys what's being said, what's going on. I believe there's going to be a walk. I don't know if we're going to walk to the police station or where we're walking, but we definitely are going to walk. Probably for Justice for Kylin is the theme today, as it is every time we go to the city council meetings every time we are at these rallies, all that stuff. So we are, at least I am in full support of getting justice for Kylin Lewis. It means a lot because it is personal. K-Dot's cousin is Kylin Lewis, and K-Dot's a brother to me, and it's important to be at these rallies. And I know K-Dot. I know he was in here earlier, and I know he's here in spirit. Sometimes that four-letter word gets in the way of doing the things that we want to do. And today that four-letter word is work for K-Dot. So I know he would be here if he could. Carol, welcome. Nice to have you here. Make sure and hit that like button, y'all. I am covering this event. It looks like media is here as well. I don't know which stations. I really don't care because I do a much better job of covering these things than they ever could imagine. They'll get 2 minutes of footage and call it good. And I'm not that way. I want to cover everything at every angle, and I am going to grab some of this literature here later because there's something that I want to read. It says fight police, which I don't agree with. I agree with fighting them metaphorically, but obviously they outgun us and they have us outnumbered and outgunned. Actually, they don't have us outnumbered. They have us outgunned. So. I want to thank everybody for being in here today. Really, really appreciate it. It's not easy for me to to do a lot of these rallies because there's a lot of standing, a lot of walking, and I'm not physically able to do a ton of that. I can do it in short bursts, but having you guys here kind of uplifts my spirits and keeps me going. So really appreciate that. How you been, Susan Everett? How you been? How's everybody been in chat? How are you guys all doing? Are you guys having a good weekend? I mean, it's a nice sunny day here in Denver, Colorado. The temperature's about, I would say it's about 80 degrees now. It's going to be a hot one. There's no clouds. Obviously, we're a little bit higher in elevation than most cities are. So the heat tends to kind of really beat down on you. In every sense of the word. It's the sun is not nice in Denver, Colorado when it's when you have pure sun, no clouds to kind of hide behind every once in a while. So getting in the shade is definitely preferable. Big Chief in the house. What's up, Big Chief? Nice to have you here. If I haven't mentioned you, I do apologize. Sometimes I miss people here and there. It is unintentional. I got a lot going on. I usually keep my head on the swivel because the nature of what I do kind of demands it. So I think what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to cover the majority of the rally, all the speakers and all that stuff. If there's a walk, I can tell my back's not gonna really allow me to do that, and I'll go ahead and end my time. But I'm glad you all are here with me in the meantime to keep me company and to hear the information that's being relayed. I'll try to get as close as I can to the speakers to be able to hear what they have to say, and hopefully we can. we can all have just a peaceful day. I don't want. Ooh, that's the one I was gonna take. The fight the police one. Execute justice, not people, is what the sign says. Justice for Kylin. I fully agree with that message, and you know. Royce, welcome. Nice to have you here. Just had a sister trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas to see our aunt. She'll soon be 90. That's awesome. So we have quite a few people here. I'd say there's probably 40 people here, and slowly but surely growing. The person didn't want to be on camera. Well, you're in public, sorry. I really don't know why you wouldn't want to be seen in public. I mean, draw your curtains, you know, go home, draw your curtains so nobody can see you, and then nobody will bother you. Appreciate everybody being here. Like I said, it's a really nice day here in Colorado. It's about 80 degrees. Not too hot at the moment, but I can tell in about an hour or two it might be a little unbearable in the sun. Not a cloud in the sky that I can see. Oh wait, way in the distance, I don't know if you can see, like just over those trees, there was a little cloud. Happy little cloud. You guys remember Bob Ross? Happy little clouds. And there's never a mistake. Just happy accidents. You know? Kind of a cool idea to have those speakers strapped to people's backs. I think I would die if I had that speaker strapped to my back right now. My back's not doing so well. Past few days I haven't been feeling too great. I'm hoping to get some rest tonight. That's why I'm not doing a call-in show tonight, but would love to do it, but I need some rest, y'all.
Starts just coming up and grabbing some time, that would be great. We got some time for y'all to take and carry. Please come up and grab a sign.
I'm not gonna grab a sign, y'all, but I will get up and what's up, Gimmickless? Nice to have you here. Oh man, guys, my back is really kicking my butt today. Susan, just for a quick summary, Kylin Lewis was shot and killed, and most in this camp, including myself, would say murdered by an Aurora police officer named Michael Deep. In a nutshell, Denver, where we're at now, in its infinite wisdom, decided to get an arrest warrant for a criminal that killed somebody here in Denver. But the arrest warrant was for Kylin Lewis. But the arrest warrant was signed by a judge who decided to forge the DA's signature, and also, sorry, let me kind of step back away from the music here. the witness was blind. So how can you have an eyewitness that is blind, for one? And for two, it was kind of a weird coordination between Denver and Aurora, based on a warrant that shouldn't have never been issued in the first place. So there's no indication that Kylin actually was involved in any of that, even though the police will tell you up and down the arrest warrant was issued for Kylin Lewis, which is factually true. But the thing is, you can't go by somebody that's completely blind as an eyewitness or blind as an eyewitness, not completely, but blind. So the officers, the Aurora officers decided to, when they found out where he was, they coordinated with Denver, and they all got together and they all came at Kylin Lewis. Kylin had no weapon on him at all. He had his cell phone, and he was getting multiple orders by multiple police officers at the same time. And he reached for his cell phone, put it up in the air, and said, "I ain't got nothing." And that's when he was shot unfortunately, by Michael Deek of the Aurora Police Department. Now, I happen to have a picture of him, which I will release at some point. But why they won't release the picture is beyond me. It's been 100 days since he's been murdered, and they have yet to give the family full context, i.e. full body cameras from the officers, unedited, which, what are they hiding, for one? Number two, why aren't the family getting an update after 100 days? And I know it has to do with the investigation, but meanwhile, Michael Deek is sitting at his home being paid, when in reality, Michael Deek should be like every other citizen here. If they killed someone, he should be arrested and put in jail, a pending trial. Now, I do believe in due process, so that's we need to get to that point, but we haven't even gotten to that point. So that's the reason why we're here rallying justice for Kylin. Yeah, that's the gist of it, Susan. There is the dogs are the dog's really excited to see another dog. So we're here at the rally. I mean, 100 days later, family has no information. They would like an update on the case, what's going on, I don't understand why it takes 100 days to determine whether or not the officer should be charged in the first place. It's one of those things. We're just waiting. The family is waiting, so we're all waiting patiently for justice. And justice should be served in this case, because if you've seen the body cam, I don't see how any reasonable human being can determine anything other than Kylin was murdered. I mean, it's plain and simple. We're here at the state capitol of Denver, Colorado. A few steps up is the mile-high marker to signify that Denver is, in fact, a mile high in sea level, 5,280 feet or thereabouts. Looks like there's about 50 people here at least. Yeah, there's approximately 60 or 70 people here. I'm underestimating. We are expecting, I guess, according to Kylin's mom, we're expecting probably 100 people here today. So This should be interesting. So that's actually a pretty big rally, if you ask me. So to give you a kind of a picture of things, we're kind of crowded into one space, but there's probably good 50 to 70 people here right now. So a good showing, a good start, anyways. And this thing is just going to continue to grow and grow and grow and grow as they take their time and don't do anything. Like I said, I won't be walking today, guys. I can't. The walk from there to here was about as much as I can do, and I'm I'm not able to do that. But I want to hear all the speakers, and we will hear all the speakers. And after that, I'll be leaving. So I will. I'll get a little closer to the action once everything starts. Yeah. Defiance, welcome. Susan Everett, 100%, straight out of the LAPD textbooks. LAPD. See, the funny thing is LAPD was given a consent decree and nothing has changed there. Just like Aurora has a consent decree and nothing has definitely changed there. So let me get on over, folks, to where we're gonna be here. Standing this side right here. These people have banded together for one reason and one reason only: justice. Justice needs to be served. I'm gonna take a seat again, guys, until things get kicked off here because, again, my back is not doing me justice today. So, Moses, thank you so much, buddy. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that super chat, Moses. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the music, but Moses, you're much, much appreciated. Rich, nice to have you here, Bridge. Really appreciate you being here. We're at the rally for Kylin Lewis. It's been 100 days, and the family doesn't have an update yet on the status of what's going on with the investigation into the murder of the son, brother, friend, cousin. Um,
Say his name.
Kylin Lewis.
Say his name. Kylin Lewis. Say his name. Kylin Lewis. In approximately 45 seconds, we will observe a moment of silence as it will be 11:37 a.m. And at that time, it will officially mark 100 days since Kylin Lewis was shot unarmed by the Aurora Police Department. And then we will begin with speakers, and we will then conclude with a brief march around the Capitol complex. At this time, we will now enter a moment of silence. Say his name. Kylin Lewis. Y'all could do better than that. Say his name. Kylin Lewis. 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 We are here today to mark the 100th day since Kylin E. Lewis was taken from us at the hands of our Aurora Police Department. He was unarmed. It took them 8 seconds to take a beautiful black life that this family right here raised, birthed, grew up with. 8 seconds. It took 8 seconds, and his last words were, "I ain't got nothing." Kylin was changing the stereo system in his car when Aurora Police was acting upon a warrant issued by the Denver police, a warrant that DA Beth McCann never saw or never signed off on, a warrant that they didn't have the proper information on in order to act upon, a warrant where they originally had Kylin listed under the wrong name, a warrant where they relied on their testimony from somebody who was legally blind, a warrant where they said Kylin was the lone individual involved in the May 5th incident, but did not know that there were others involved and there was camera footage to prove it. And then they hunted him for 2 days before they even went to apprehend him. And in 8 seconds, Kylin's life was taken away from us, from this family, from his friends, from his community. You'll hear from family members and advocates that if you needed a shirt, Kylin would take the shirt off his back and give it to you. That if you needed a ride somewhere, Kylin would pull over his nice car and would get you in the car to take you where you needed to go. Kylin had a giving heart. Kids went back to school this week, and Kylin's children didn't have a father to kiss them goodbye and wish them well for the school year. Folks will celebrate Halloween next month. There will be 2 children without their father being able to see them in their Halloween costume. This family will gather for a dinner in November to celebrate family, and they will have an empty chair at the end of the dinner table. And on Christmas, gifts will be under a tree for his children to open, but their father won't be there to be able to see them open those gifts. Is that justice? No. Not no, but hell no. Is that accountability? No. Not no, but hell no. We demand that the Aurora City Council, the Aurora City Manager, and those in Aurora hold their officers accountable. That is a simple ask. When we see issues of police violence happen across the nation, in the case of Sonia Massey, justice and accountability have already been served. She was murdered on July 6th, and within less than a week, her killer was jailed, charged, and terminated. Colorado is way more progressive than Illinois, or they at least claim to be. So it's time for us to be able to do the right thing. It's time for us to be able to surround this family, and we thank you for showing up today. This family has been walking a journey, sometimes a lot of our faces, but you being here shows that you have this family's back. Now I want you to look at this family and say, I got your back.
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 I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I'll stand with you.
I'll stand with
I'll
you.
stand with you.
I'll stand with you.
I'll be with you to the end.
I'll be with you till the end.
I'll be with you to the end.
I'll be with you till the end.
We will be with this family until the end. We will be there whenever the sentencing date comes and Miss LaRonda, Mr. Robert, and the rest of the family are able to say why they believe their son's killer should have a life sentence in prison. We will walk out of that courtroom with this family, and if it is in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, they will know that we have their backs. One more time, I have your back.
I have your back.
I love you.
I love you.
I'll stand with you.
I'll stand with you.
And I'll be there till the end.
I'll be there till the end.
And I'll be there till the end.
I'll be there till the end.
Say his name.
Kylin Lewis.
Say his name.
Kylin Lewis.
Say his name.
Kylin Lewis.
What's his name?
Kylin Lewis.
And now I want to be able to turn this over to the family we're here to support. And so we'll hear from, in this order, we'll hear from mom, dad, and then older brother, and grandmother if you'd like to speak as well. And so we'll hear from this family because we have their back. Give it up for Miss LaRonda Jones, y'all. Y'all can do better than that. Show this mom y'all got her back, y'all. Show this mom you got her back.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out and sharing this experience with us, supporting me, because that's what I want to see is support, people in numbers, not just mere words, but your actual body here physically to support our family, not only our family, but other families that has lost their loved ones due to police brutality. And this is so wonderful today. This marks 100 days that my son has not got justice. And we're going to continue this fight on and on and on till we do get justice for Kylin Lewis, along with everybody else who's been so unjustly, just unjustified. And I stand here today, gonna walk this walk, gonna be here to the end, no matter how long it takes. And no matter what I got to do, no matter how many times I got to travel to Colorado, I will be here every time. And I would love to see you guys' faces that's here today and even faces that's not here today. I want everybody to feel what I'm feeling right now and say no more injustice, no more people's lives being taken unjustifiably. No more of this police brutality. Is senseless and very well unnecessary. We need to put a stop to it. And only way we're gonna put a stop to it if we have numbers, people out here to stand with us and say, we have enough, Colorado, we have had enough. These things must come to an end because it doesn't matter if you black, white, Asian, Latino, they don't care. They're gonna treat you the same way. But unfortunately, black people get treated even worse. But they don't care about any of us. That's why I need for all ethnic backgrounds to come out and support not only our family, their families, and everybody else's families who's going through this, just going through this time that's so hard for all of us. It's already hard that we're losing people every day, thousands by the days, just by through health problems, by accidents, but this senseless shootings, very unnecessary. So I implore everybody who's watching, who's listening, come out and support us, support your family members or somebody you know that has been wrongly justified. Because you know what, people from all over the world, not only Colorado, this will be happening to someone, at least one person in your family. I don't care who you are, where you come from. I don't care your status. You can be rich or poor. Trust me when I tell you that you're gonna at least have one person in your family that's gonna be done unjustly. And even lives may be taken. So please, don't wait for it to happen to your family. Come stand with us right here, right now, and for future events, for future causes. For power to the people, because in numbers, we have that power. Thank you.
I'm Robert, I'm Kylin's father. I just want to tell y'all thank y'all so much for showing up today. I know he's looking down saying thank you for standing up for me. You know, this is ridiculous though. This stuff needs to come to an end. I hope this will be the last, but we all just need to stand up, spread the word, make sure everybody else hears it besides us, and just keep marching forward. This is going to take a long time, but I know people are just going to be here and stick together with us. You know, I just really want to say thank you from my heart for showing up. Much love to you. I'm not going to long in this, but like I said, my son is looking down saying thank you so much. But God bless everybody, and let's do this march.
Hello, my name is Shardina Lewis, and I'm Kylin's grandmother. I'm glad that everybody's out here today, but this has broken my heart so bad. I have lost family members, and I mourned them, but this just took the cake. Seeing him die on the police camera, they shot him down, his hands up in the air, that just tore my heart. And this is, I'm praying to God that my heart mends and everybody else in my family where this has taken place against them. And people that are losing their loved ones because of the color of their skin. So I pray that God is with us and we come together all across the nation, that we can stand up for one another and say, no more America. At the end of I pledge allegiance to the flag, and it says at the end, liberty and justice for all. That is not true, because we don't have liberty and justice for all. And our members, our family members and friends are going down in death, and they're unarmed, and it shouldn't be that way. So we need to put a stop to this decay that's in the police department. It's kind of like there's a killing every year, every so many months. And it's like a dentist that have to go into your teeth and dig out the decay and put new material in there. That's what it should be like the Aurora Police Department. Go in, dig out that decay from these horrible, horrible murderers. And so we can stand at one across the nation and really say that we're liberty and justice for all, not just some. Thank you for you all coming out. Praise Yeshua, Jesus Christ's holy name. Thank you.
Y'all are all so beautiful, every last one of y'all. I appreciate every last one of y'all. I want to take a moment, if y'all would just count to 8 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're dead. You're dead. You just died, right? Not only that, let's take some time after that 8 seconds. Nobody knows what was that person was going through. They didn't know how much they were fearing for their life. They didn't know what to call on to. They didn't know their last cry outs or anything like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and share a little bit of information with y'all because I can. Well, here it goes. I'm in the back of my car fixing my speakers, right? I get out, I go to my driver's side. Police come out, swarm. They swarm me, right? After they swarm me, they saying, get down, get down. I raise my hand. All I have in my hand is my cell phone, and I'm kneeling down. Halfway down, as I'm kneeling, I get shot and killed immediately. 8 seconds, that's all it took, right? So as we all come together, we have to stand for each other because this could happen to each and every last one of us. Like, seriously, it's all about your class. Nobody cares for us like that. So by us standing here, we come in numbers to where they know that this is going to be a problem and things are going to get worse. I tell people that history has shown that when the law starts to break the law, people feel like they don't have to live up to the law. And that's when things start to get bad. This is why we all join together. I don't care what your nationality is. I don't. I have more y'all in me and my 24 DNA or whatever that is, and y'all can even count. I didn't even know I had Saudi Arabian in me. So I'm just simply saying that we are all connected in some way, shape, or form, and we all need to continue to stay together and stand together. I love each and every last one of y'all, and thank y'all so much for showing up.
Say his name.
Kylin Lewis.
Say his name.
Kylin Lewis.
I got your back.
I got your back.
I got your back.
I got your back.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I'll stand with you.
I'll stand with you.
And I'll be there with you till the end.
I'll be there with you till the end.
Until the end.
Until the end.
Until the end.
Until the end.
We love you, Miss LaRonda. We love you, Mr. Robert, and the rest of the family. We got your back. And we're going to walk alongside you for the remainder of this fight. And we will be there then thereafter. We love you.
So when we were preparing for this rally today, the signs that you're holding were put together by a community that showed up a little early. As we were putting the signs together, I stood shoulder to shoulder with a mom that brought the materials and all of that. As we were putting these signs together, her daughter, who couldn't be more than 6, 7 years old, said, "Mom, can I tape a sign to my scooter?" This little girl said, "I want a sign to put on my scooter." What is happening in our country, in our city, to where we have this beautiful little girl that needs a protest sign? That's who we are. That is where we are in this fight. There are so many that came before us that fought this fight. And they did it because they dreamed about our joy. And sadly enough, that joy has not come to fruition. Because we have a 6-year-old little girl that needs a protest sign. And our ancestors told us, they warned us. They said the progress that we're making is moving us forward. But sadly enough, those that come beyond us are going to have to continue to fight. This 6-year-old little girl cannot and should not be a 43-year-old woman addressing a crowd because we lost another body to the systems that are supposed to serve and protect. We cannot accept that narrative. And this narrative has come in the form of so many names. It has come in the form of Kylin Lewis. It has come in the form of Elijah McClain. It has come in the form of Preston Nunn. It has come in the form of Sonia Massey, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, Oscar Grant. There is a litany of names. There is a litany of names that we can't even count. Miss LaRonda has said it best. This fight transcends your status, transcends your color, because the bullets that are piercing the flesh of our community, see, they don't have eyes. Bullets don't have an opinion. They just have an assignment. And we can no longer stand firm that that assignment is to kill people that are unarmed and that are surrendering to all of the commands that are being yelled at me. We have to do better. And this family is opening up their grievance to us. They are allowing us to walk alongside them in this story and in this fight for justice. We have an assignment. Who are you going to say the name Kylin Lewis to once we depart today? Who are you going to say, I ain't got nothing? Who are you going to tell the story to once we depart? Because there is a 6-year-old little girl among us that said, Mommy, give me a protest sign. So with that, I'm going to introduce you all to someone that is going to speak in another name because there is real intersectionality in this fight. There are those that are slain, they are murdered, they are gone. And interestingly enough, this fight is not only for those that we bury. This fight is very real for those that are still alive to tell their story. And at the request and permission of the family, those voices belong in this space as well. So we're going to invite a couple of folks to talk about the intersectionality and the reality of what is truly happening in our city. So with that, I introduce to you Albertus.
Thank you, sis. Giving honor to God. Family, listen. We as black people, we catch hell every day of our lives. Even though the Aurora police are under a mandated consent decree, they still kill unarmed black men. They beat the living hell out of unarmed black men. But people, we are here today to tell that rotten city of Aurora and that administration and that police department that your days of killing unarmed black men and beating unarmed black men are over. Brother Kylin Lewis should be alive today, not dead. The law says a man is innocent until proven guilty, and one goes to court and proves they're innocent or guilt. But you, Aurora Police, you built a case against Brother Kylin Lewis, not in a court of law, but you tried him in the street, and then you killed him. We, as black men, are not monsters. We are not a menace to society. Kylin Lewis was not a monster. He was a family man who loved his wife and his family. We must be filled with the Spirit of God and stay unified, stay together. Family, I'm not trying to win any popularity contest. I'm here to tell you what God loves, and that's the truth. Black people of this United States of America has always been treated last. We are the last to get employed, last to get a promotion, last to be rewarded when we do good. But the Bible says, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. The day is coming when we as black people will no longer be last. Now I have one request of you all as I go back in my support. No, yeah, just please. Let me hold it. Brothers and sisters, I'm the spokesperson for my godson, Preston Nunn III. I would like for you all to be with us as we now go to trial. We're going to trial September 23rd in Adams County, and I believe the time is at 8:30. Dean, I think 8:30. And we would like the support of all of you all out there. You know why? Because at the end of the day, we know that Elijah McClain is dead. We know that Kylin Lewis is dead. But Preston Nunn was stopped in a traffic stop. And he got out of the car. They tackled him, drove him to the ground, beat him to the white meat of his head, as you all see in this picture right here. They then hog-tied him. They tasered him 5 times while he was hog-tied. Then the female police officer, she came over and did the George Floyd move. She put her foot on his neck. She pulled it off. The fat cop, he came over and he did the karate hold. He choked him. Well, that hold is banned by the state of Colorado and by the Aurora police. And to humiliate us even more, the aggressive Officer Nestor, as they were dragging him to the ambulance, told him, "I should have shot you." I can't break, because the fight ain't over with yet. On September 23rd, I might break. Either way, wherever way that jury goes, at the end of the day, we fought a good battle. We've been fighting this battle for 3 years. So I stand with the Lewis family, and I believe the Lewis family stands with the Dunn family as we fight this devil. We've got to win, but we can't win it without God's help and yours. Thank you so much.
We have a table of babies that are meeting in heaven right now that never knew each other's names. And they got here because of corrupt policing. At this table, at least in Colorado, in recent memory, you have Jordell Richardson. You have Elijah McClain. You have Kylin Lewis, and a litany of others that are just representing the state of Colorado. Folks that you have probably passed by and you didn't even know about it. We can't continue to gather like this. But we also have a responsibility to hold the names of those who we lose in our own backyard. We have to keep speaking their names on our tongues. Because I know we have the power to show up and to shut all of this down here, because we did it before. So we need you to continue to make sure that you're able to show up for this family and for other families that are still going through this. We're at Aurora City Council every other week. We want to see you there. On September 9th, a new police chief will be sworn in as the permanent chief of police for the city of Aurora. And I believe that it is incumbent upon us to give him a nice, warm Colorado welcome. Interpret that how you may. I don't believe that he just gets to come to Aurora, Colorado from LA and gets to have a ceremonial celebration when we didn't even get to meet him in this process. We don't even know who he is. And now he gets to take over all of those cases I just mentioned. And if those families don't get justice, it'll be on the behest of Todd Chamberlain. And as we continue to have intersectionality of this conversation, we are inviting Jude to come and speak on behalf of community. And so at this time, please welcome Jude.
Thank y'all so much for being out here. I never got a chance to meet Kylin, but through talking to Miss LaRonda the past, we've been talking, and I just feel like I've gotten a chance to know him a little bit. And he would just give you the shirt off his back. He really cared about people. He really wanted the best for everybody, and he deserves justice, and his family deserves justice. So I'm out here for them. I'm out here for LaRonda, who always greets me with a huge smile every time she sees me. And I'm out here to bring awareness to things that a lot of people don't think about and don't talk about. And so many people in the disability community, I think even, and outside of it, are not aware of the huge intersectionality between all of this. Like, half of people killed in the U.S. by police are disabled. Most people don't know that. 40% of people in state prisons are disabled. There's been instances of people with mobility aids being killed because police thought they were weapons. People who are deaf being killed because they can't follow orders, because they can't hear what's being told to them. People with intellectual disabilities don't understand, and they're still killed in the streets. Sonia Massey called for help because she was having a mental crisis and she was killed in her own home. And at the end of the day, we cannot, as a community, stand by this. These atrocities, the most at risk are our disabled, siblings of color, but we're all at risk. Police violence is not an issue we can box into one space. We can't have any community ignoring that our siblings are out here dying in the streets, and that's from all of our communities. Our struggles are intertwined and they're overlapping in a way that can never be separated. When we fight for the liberation of safety of groups that align with our identities, we cannot leave behind the most marginalized people in those groups, and we cannot leave behind fellow people also fighting for their liberation. We all have a right to exist, and we all have a right to be safe. And there is no liberation for any people without liberation for all people, and justice for Kylin represents justice for so many more. Thank you guys so much.
Now it is time for us to take to the streets. We're going to have a brief march around the Capitol complex to the city and county building, because we still want to make sure that as much as this is an Aurora issue, this is a Denver issue as well. I know some of y'all are hot and uncomfortable, but this family is also uncomfortable. They had to bury their child. So it's okay that you won't be uncomfortable for a little bit. You might get sunburned, that's okay. But we need you to be able to join us for Kylin and for all of those who have lost their lives. The way that we will do this, we will follow the direction of the marshals that are in orange. We will follow the banner. The family will follow the banner directly behind the banner. We ask that you just fill in behind there. We plan to return here at the Capitol, but once we get back here, that'll be our closeout. We will get to the city and county building, have some words briefly, and then we'll walk back over here. We do need 2 volunteers that don't already have the sign that would be willing to carry the larger poster for Kylin. Please come on over for Kylin, and we will go from there. But at this time, we're going to follow. We're going to go where those of us here on the stage, whatever you want to call this,
Let everybody
we're
know
going to
I
follow
will be
the banner.
following
We'll
them
go
all
up
the way to
banner,
the
and then
city
after
and
that,
county
we'll
building
get
where
in,
my car
where
is,
Beyonce
and
would
that's
say,
where
get in formation.
I'll end things
Got it?
here.
She got it?
Thank you. Thank you for your speech. Needs to be said. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off now. I'm going to the city and county building, but from a different way here. I'm going to go ahead and take off, guys. That's my coverage, but I'm going to summarize everything for you guys when we get back. Very powerful rally. Guys, my back is just seizing up on me. I have to get back to the car because, I have back issues. They're walking the other way. They're going to come back to the Capitol at some point, but I covered what I needed to cover today. But I'll summarize once we get over to the car here. But bear with me. It's going to take me a bit to get over. I'm not the most nimble of people. My back is not doing good at all. We heard from the mother. We heard from the father, older brother, the grandmother. We also heard from Albertus, whose godson's, I'm going to say godson's trial. It's not his trial. It's a trial against the people that roughed him up. Coming up in September. We had June speak, who spoke on behalf of disabled people everywhere. Ooh, I better run before I kind of run. Here we go. So there's a lot going on here at the Capitol. The Capitol is always a big time protesting spot. So, you know, people's right to protest. All right, let's get back over to the car and I'll summarize, guys and gals. Also get something to drink. It's waiting for me in the car. Shouldn't be too warm, I don't think. Hopefully not. I did put my shade up, so. Okay. Man, oh man. And the cops are on their way probably for the rally. How you guys doing? Okay, we're almost there, y'all. It is a beautiful park here, and it was a shame that it was blocked off because people's misconceptions about homeless people. So something's going on over there. Oh, it is for the Kylin rally. They shut down Colfax. That's what's going on there. Okay, I understand now why they had so many cops. Okay, let's get to where we're going, guys, and I'll give you a quick summary, and then we'll end the stream. Thank you all so much for sticking around and being here. I know I lost a few people on the way. I really couldn't comment during the whole thing. I had to get back to my car because I didn't want them to tow it either. That's another thing. I don't want to get ticketed or towed. Man, ticket would be devastating to me right now. But there was no real signage to say that today was a day, and I believe the weekends are free. There were signs for tomorrow, and I also got to charge my vehicle free of charge because there's a charging station there that doesn't charge you money, which is crazy. It's one of the few spots where you can charge your stuff for free. So yeah, they're coming around here. You can see them over there. But guys, I'm telling you, my back is hurting so bad. And we're almost there. Don't get it, shut it down. Somebody's definitely smoking weed. Wish I had some right now, but I stay sober during the days, guys. I never ever partake during the days. Unless I know 100% I ain't gonna be doing anything that day. All right, we're almost to the shark, y'all. Oh. Just do a real quick summary, and then that'll be it. Actually, let me go ahead and do it now, y'all. Okay, so this rally was for Kylin Lewis at the state capitol because Denver is complicit in the murder as well. Sorry guys, it's like really sunny. I can't really see anything going on, but let's see. Let's go in the car and then I can see. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. I know that's crazy. Okay guys, so basically, like I said, it was just a rally to point out the fact that it's been 100 days since Kylin Lewis was shot and murdered by Officer Michael Deek of the Aurora Police Department, member of the SWAT. They won't release any picture of Michael Deek. I wonder why. Michael Deek is sitting at his house right now while the family of Kylin Lewis is rallying to get justice for Kylin Lewis. So we heard from the mother, we heard from the father, but most devastatingly, we heard from Kylin Lewis's grandmother. And I think you all felt like how I felt, you know, wanted to shed a tear because it was pretty potent words. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that was here. I really appreciate the support and love. Moses, thank you so much for your super chat. You know, it's things like that that keep the demonetization streams going. But thank you so much for everybody for joining, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing up and supporting, and you know, everybody has family members that could be put in this position. So I hope you guys can understand the human side of things. And glad that you all were here with me today. So with that, I'm going to end it. I got to unplug my vehicle and get on out of here. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Pippi, thank you for re-upping your membership. And anybody that's got doesn't have a membership, I would encourage you to do so. Less than a cup of coffee helps keep me going. It's much like I don't do advertisements or sponsorships or anything like that. So that type of stuff actually helps keep me doing what I do, and getting police records and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. You all have a great weekend. Take care. Have a good one. I'll see you guys.